So with the recent conclusion of the Universal God of Destruction tournament, many people have often wondered, well, what's next? First and foremost, the question of the day is what is going to happen with Gohan? I'm joined here today, guys, by JR Saiyan, and today we're going to be discussing the overall future and our thoughts as to what's going to happen with the potential of Gohan, because thus far we haven't seen Gohan at all throughout this entire, tournament arc, and I wanted to know from you, because a lot of people have been talking about Gohan, man. A lot of people have talking about, well, Gohan's going to be the 5th fighter. Gohan's going to be the one standing in the ring to face off against Champa and stuff. Everybody was wrong. I knew right off the bat that he wasn't going to be there only because he was attending the conference. And now that he's, on Earth and now that everyone's coming back on Earth, where do you see Gohan's character going from here? Because now that everyone's back, and spoiler alert, guys, this video is going to contain loads of spoilers for episode 41. So if you guys haven't seen Dragon Ball Super episode 41, tune out, go watch the episode, come back, and let's just talk some Dragon Ball Super again. So, Mr. JR, where do you see Gohan's character development going from here on in? Because we have everyone returning to Earth, and we have, everyone just coming back stronger than before. We have everyone coming back with more knowledge. Where do you see Gohan fitting within Dragon Ball Super as of this very point right now?
Well, right now we don't know anything that's gonna happen with Gohan. We really don't. I believe there's an episode of Gohan coming up, or a Pan, which I can assume Gohan's gonna be in it, right?
Right.
That's Pan's dad. But what I think, and I believe, I don't have a lot of belief in this, but I kind of feel like this might be coming, and a lot of Gohan fans might be riding on this thought that Gohan might have a rise in power. I don't know how. I just feel like, what else are you gonna do with Gohan? He wanted to get stronger to protect, the people he loves, and only greater evil will come out of this tournament that we just did. I mean, the fighters. There has to be a greater evil, because the fighters we just fought, it was that strong. If these guys don't get stronger, well, then there's not really anything to protect, themselves from, right?
Well, of course, if someone comes similar to Hit, I mean that would be devastation for everybody, because
exactly.
Hit was that strong, but also Hit was improving constantly while he was fighting, which made him that much better. But so you're saying that you believe that Gohan is going to have somewhat of a power increase? I mean, the only reason why I disagree is because the whole time he was at Earth, right? Number one, if he were to have this quote-unquote power increase, how would he increase it in the first place? Nobody was there to train with him. Goten and Trunks were, at this tournament. Piccolo was there too. Everyone was there except for him. He was the only one. Granted, maybe, this is just a little theory, maybe he was in the time chamber by himself. Maybe after this entire conference just went about, maybe he decided, you know what, my father looks at me as a weakling now. I've disgraced my fellow warrior race for being who I am now. Maybe he went inside the time chamber and he trained. Who knows? I mean, if that's the case, if that's the case of him having a power increase, I can see him training in there by himself and coming out slightly stronger. But do you think he's gonna, be placed back into position to where he's going to be one of those main characters again, or do you think as of right now it's always going to be focused on Goku, Vegeta, Monaka, Beerus, Champa, Hit, and all these other characters aside from Gohan himself?
Well, as of right now, it looks like Goku and them, they're all staying in the spotlight. But I honestly can see a surprise of, maybe Gohan going up, man. I believe there could be a surprise. It's not going to go as we think it's going to go, because that's not even how the tournament went. That's because we had spoilers. It still went other ways.
So you don't believe that he's going to have a power increase to where he's going to compare it to his dad or Vegeta, right?
I hope he does, but it's not going to be a power increase right away.
Okay, wait, so you want him to catch up, really?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean,
Why?
Gohan's such an irrelevant character, bro.
But not every character has to be relevant within the show.
Of course. But Gohan's one of those characters that everyone loves and just wants, I wouldn't mind seeing Gohan.
No, you're right. He's loved. But is he loved for the right reasons? Because people never really gave a shit about Gohan until he started fighting Cell within that tournament. People never really gave a shit about Gohan until he started fighting Majin Buu in his ultimate form. Yep. Then people cared. But before that, when he was fighting Frieza, when he was fighting the Ginyu Force, people were just like, look at that fucking kid getting his ass beat, But do you think that this is going to have any influence to cause him to train again? Because if you look at it, bro, he has a kid. So that's obviously going to affect
That's
his life.
gonna affect him. Yes, he's gonna want to train because he has a kid. He wants to protect that kid. Goku and Vegeta aren't gonna be around forever, so he's gonna be like, I need to train. I need to. I mean, especially if things are supposed to always get worse from where they're at, he's gonna need to train.
Now, here's the thing, right? Because I had a little theory on this, and I'm
All right.
again, guys, it's just theory. What if by some mere coincidence, right, like just by mere luck, we see Gohan struggling, and we see that he's trying to make something of himself. Can you imagine if like someone like Whis like takes him under his wing and he goes, you know what, I
That's what
see
I'm hoping,
potential
bro.
in you. How about you come and train with me for a couple of months so you can come back? And in the meantime, the people who are gonna watch over Pan are gonna be the babysitter Piccolo and Oolong, and everyone else caters to Pan and
And
watches over
Raleigh.
Pan while he goes to train.
Yeah,
Do you think that that's
I,
possible, or do you think that that's
it is
just a
possible.
far-fetched idea?
It's not that far fetched, bro. It's Dragon Ball.
Well, yeah, you're right. You have Pikachu as the king of everything. You're right.
We got Pikachu and Togepi fusion
The
as the
Wind
king of
Dragon of
everything.
Raw, the Wind
We
Dragon of Raw, and
we
Slife,
got some
Sky
epic
Dragon fusion as
we got
that
some epic
god.
stuff. Exactly. We have some epic stuff already, so it's
I mean,
not
the reason
impossible.
why I want to see Gohan get better is because when he got tortured by Frieza, he still came back. Like he wanted to keep fighting because he knew that he had a mom, he had a wife,
Yep.
he had friends and family, and
That's his power, bro.
that is his
That's his
power.
strength.
Essentially, people will argue against you. People will say, "Oh, that's not Gohan's power." Yes, it is. If you think about all
That's
the reasons
strength,
why
bro.
Gohan ever fought seriously, he fought seriously to protect the people that he loves, right?
Yep.
So I think that if by some chance he were to be taken under someone's wing to train, I think that his ultimate motivation would be to protect Pan and everyone else. But in reality, let's say Gohan does have an important role, right? What is his role going to be? Because we obviously know that Vegeta might go to Planet Salad and over on Universe 6 to assist Kaba.
Yeah.
Goku might have his own adventure with Monaka perhaps, because by the way things are seeming right now, either A, he might join Vegeta to go to Universe 6, or B, he might just be with Monaka, because people are already commenting and saying, oh, Monaka replaced Oob. Monaka's gonna be like the next Oob, because if you pay attention to what's going on, Goku's kind of like training him at the same time.
Mhm.
Maybe. But realistically speaking here, where would you put Gohan? If you were directing the show, if you were writing the show, where would you, right? Where would JR put the role of Gohan going forward? Because for me personally, I would have him probably assist Goku and Vegeta to going off to Planet Saddle and just
Yeah.
figuring out what's going on there.
I
But
was
what
gonna
would
say
you do?
I would do the same because Kabe, because Kabe is strong, but nowhere near our gods.
Ooh, can you imagine that? Gohan
And that's
Kaba
because,
training?
yeah, that too. But now, not only that, but Kabe is the strongest in his universe now. The strongest
Uh,
Saiyan.
no, he is, dude. He is by far not the strongest in his universe.
No, strongest Saiyan, strongest Saiyan.
Strongest Saiyan? That's debatable. We don't know. We don't. First of
You
all,
know about Super Saiyan though, so
that
that
that's that that's one Saiyan amongst an entire planet full of them. So Vado's probably selected like a random one, but nevertheless, it's just
let's
like
go off the notion that he's the strongest Saiyan now because he unlocks Super Saiyan, right?
okay,
Um, they can't really Goku and Vegeta can't really do anything without killing anyone at the strength they're at, pretty much. I mean,
right?
without not I wouldn't say killing anyone because they held back a lot against all the fighters, but it'd be easier to test people's strength with Gohan's than you know what I mean. Like you said, tag him along
So
to
you're
go
gonna
meet.
use him as a crash test dummy.
Use him as a nah,
No,
nah,
I can definitely see why you said that, because you have the crash test dummy Kaba for Vegeta, and you have the crash test dummy Gohan for Goku. Goku trains Gohan, Vegeta trains Kaba. Gohan trains with Kaba, essentially. I mean, again, guys, we're just going based off theory here. I would love to see Gohan and Kaba train, dude,
that'd be
because
awesome.
I really hate to call them weak, but compared to Goku and Vegeta, they're weak. They're very weak.
He's weak, bro. He's weak.
So that would be very awesome to have those two fight it out, because number one, it'll be really cool to see Gohan spar with Kaba, because Gohan for the first time would be meeting Kaba, and Gohan can't ascend any higher than a Super Saiyan, right? And neither can Kaba. So that kind of puts them roughly around like the same level per se. So that would be a very interesting sparring session, because ultimately it'll just be a clash of like to see who can hold up against the other, better. So, but do you see Gohan ever reaching? And I hate to say this, but do you see Gohan ever reaching like Super Saiyan Blue or anything like that? Or do you think like it can happen? Because honestly, I'm sorry, those spots are reserved for Goku and Vegeta. That ain't happening. Sorry, Gohan fans.
I don't know. I don't know, man. If Akira is all about, all about the fans at some point, so then he responds to the fans. He does things for the fans. So maybe it could happen if Gohan has that much hype. If something happens and people, react to Gohan having hype around him, maybe Akira Toriyama would be like, you know what? Maybe Gohan can deserve this. But as of now, it's reserved.
Yo, if he remains a shitty character, I would be so upset. I will be
Yeah, me
so
too.
fucking upset. But leave your thoughts down below, guys, as to what you guys believe is going to happen with Gohan. Is he going to spar and train with Kaba because they're both weak? Is he going to assist his father? Or is he really going to be the daddy that he wants to be and just be on Earth and chill on Earth? Let us know what you guys think down below, guys. Once again, thank you all for watching. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. That way you guys don't miss a single episode. If you guys enjoyed Dragon Ball Super, smash that like button. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I will be making a response to all of you guys. Check out JR Saiyans down in the description, guys. Check his channel out as well. Thank you guys for watching once again, and we'll be seeing you all in the next update. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.